Hey y'all, it's Ashley aka Miss Glamour Puss, and I'm coming to you guys today with the video on my weight loss. So I just wanted to kind of give you guys a brief history, and then I wanted to let you guys know my exercise and diet. So first let me start off with a little bit of history about myself. I am 32 years old, and I have been thick my whole life. And by thick, I mean I probably wore in high school maybe like a 10, 12. In college I probably wore 12, 14. I've always had nice size breast, nice size butt, and a small waist. I used to have to get all of my pants taken in the waist to accommodate, because I would have to get a bigger size to accommodate my butt. So I always had a really nice shape, I would say, and I never really was fat. The only time I was ever called fat was usually by some girl with a chest like a board and a butt like a board, and that was just really, really hating. I can be honest with you and tell you that I was really never fat. I didn't really begin to really struggle with my weight, I would say, until after probably the end of college, maybe my senior year of college, going into me being an adult and graduating. And I remember about a year and a half, maybe after I had graduated, I went to a local gym and got on the scale, and I was 223 pounds. So at that point, my weight had gotten a little bit out of control, but I am 5 foot 7 inches, and like I said, my weight seems to accumulate in my chest and in my butt, my thighs. So it wasn't like, damn, she's fat, but I did get a little bit thicker than what I would like. I had my daughter. I got pregnant with my daughter shortly after that, and even after I had her, I was back probably down to 220 something. So I still need to work on my weight, but it wasn't completely out of control. Let's see, I got engaged in 2007, and of course when you get engaged you want to look good for your wedding. So I remember I was 238 pounds, and I went to the doctor and told her that I was getting married and I wanted to lose some weight, and she prescribed me phentermine or Adipex, and I took that for about 3 months, and in that 3 months I lost about 50 pounds. I went from 238 to about 188. That took me from like a 18 down to a size 12, and I was comfortable with that. But my wedding was not until September of 2008, and so it was hard for me to maintain that all the way to my wedding. By the time my wedding came back around, I actually had to get my dress one size bigger. It was a catastrophe because I had gained weight back, and I probably was a little bit over 200 pounds at that time, but I had not made it back up to the 238. I kind of lose track of my weight after that because I kind of just stopped caring so much. Let's see, in January of 2012, so January of last year, I decided I was going to join Weight Watchers. I went to one meeting, I got weighed in, I was 251 pounds, and I could just not wrap my head around how I was going to get rid of this weight. So to be honest with you, I just kind of gave up and just decided that it was going to be what it was going to be. And I mean, I don't even know what else to tell y'all. I just kind of and I didn't really think about it anymore. And then I don't know what happened, but at the end of November of 2012, something snapped in me, and I realized that even though my family has a history of women being thick or bigger, that I don't have to be that, and that I actually want to be fit. Like, I want to have the little cuts in my arms, I want to have the definition in my legs, that I actually want to be fit, and I want to be healthy. I don't want to be taking a bunch of pills. I told you my mother and father-in-law came for Thanksgiving. They were taking all these pills, and I was like, oh, heck no. So I decided that I wanted to be healthy and I wanted to be fit. And I realized that it really was an option, that I was not bound to always be overweight. So I changed my mind, and I would have to say that this is the first time that I've ever really changed my mind, and it is what is fueling my fire, and it is what makes this journey different from any other journey that I've taken in my life when it concerns my physical appearance. Okay, so at the end of, I weighed 260 pounds. I went to the doctor in November with the cold, and when I got on the scale, I weighed 260 pounds. And I've been fighting cold on and off. I've been to the doctor a few times, like once a month now since November. It's crazy. When I went in December, because I need to get a referral, when I needed a referral for a podiatrist, I weighed 246 pounds. So I had already lost, 14 pounds. And then I went sometime at the end of January to get a new antibiotic, and I weighed 238 pounds. So I had lost 8 more pounds, okay? And I want to let y'all know that on average I'm losing about 2 pounds per week, but there have been some weeks where I've actually gained weight or not taken any off, and those are due to the holidays, or sometimes your body just does what your body wants to do. I have an IUD, so I don't really have a period anymore. I haven't had one period now in 4 years, but my body does still go through the trials and tribulations that it would go through like I was having one. So there was a 2-week period where I actually gained weight. Last Sunday when I weighed in, which was whatever, today is the 6th, so whatever the Sunday that just passed was, I think the 3rd, I weighed 231 pounds, and then today when I got on the scale, I weighed 228 pounds. Now, I have been sick for the last 5 days, but I ate my calories that I was supposed to eat regardless, because I wanted to make sure I was getting the nutrition and things that I needed in, even though I was sick, because my body was hungry and it was craving food, so I gave it what it needed. Okay, the tools that I'm using to lose weight are my FitnessPal and the weight loss community on YouTube. I watch hundreds of weight loss videos. They're very inspirational. I also use my FitnessPal. When I use my FitnessPal to start off, I started off with 1,400 calories. I currently am using 1,280 calories, and it adjusted as I lost weight. I did set it up saying that I wanted to lose 2 pounds a week. There are weeks I lose 2 pounds. There are weeks I lose more. There are weeks I lose less, but 2 pounds is what I would like to lose on average, because I would like to lose weight healthy, at a healthy pace, and be able to keep it off. I want to live a fit life, and I want to be able to keep off this weight and be a fit, healthy person going forward. I have also set myself up some fitness goals, and I want to be able to run 2 miles by the end of August. I am using the Couch to 5K app to help me do that. I don't have a gym membership, so I'm doing this without a gym membership, but what I do for exercise is that I do cardio, hip hop, Taibo, or Zumba at least 1 day a week. I do a home workout at least 1 day a week, which consists of jump ropes, resistance bands, jumping jacks, planks, push-ups, sit-ups, sprints at my own house. I do that at least once a week, and then at least once a week, actually about twice a week, I'm doing the Couch to 2K app. And I listen to 2 Chainz radio while I'm running. I would suggest that to anybody you want to do something high intensity. Okay? As far as my eating, I am eating lean meats and vegetables. I also use 100-calorie snack packs, pretzels, things of that nature for my snacking pleasure. I cut my rice and potatoes and things like that down. If it says like 1 cup as a serving, I eat like a half a cup or maybe even a 1/4 a cup. And my triggers are fast food and ice cream, so I'm cutting those back to small amounts, because to me they are like drugs, and once I get a little bit, I want to binge. So I'm coming up here on 10 minutes, so I'm going to have to cut this video short, but basically that is what I'm doing to become more fit, and I am going to be doing weigh-ins on Sundays. So you guys look forward to that, and I look forward to following all of you guys on your journeys. And if you have any questions about what I've been doing, or you need any inspiration, or if you have any tips for me, please leave them below. And thank you guys so much for watching. Bye-bye.